What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another video. This is gonna be part 2 of my Funko Pop collection. Over the last month and a half, my collection has grown. It's really doubled. So I wanted to break down what I have that's new. I got a lot more pops, a little bit more exclusive, some bigger ones. So we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start with my new WWE pops. If you want to check part 1, I'm gonna have it up the link in the description. Starting off with a legend, Edge. Actually, he is one of the newest ones I've actually bought. Newest to my collection. So bought him the other day, probably like last week. He was only like $10, $11. Pretty good pop. Like I said, adding a legend to the collection. And speaking of legends, we got another legend, and the legend killer himself, Randy Orton. I like this pop. I hope they do something that's like a little bit like vintage, a younger Randy Orton. But this is still cool too, This is what he looks like today, but I like to see something, from his prime, So, speaking of prime, for example, Rob Van Dam, prime Rob Van Dam with the Money in the Bank briefcase. If I take it all the way out, it has like a WrestleMania sticker on it, or he's on like a stage or something. Pretty cool. Him and Randy came out around the same time. I plan on getting a few more WWE pops. There's a lot of them out there. So we're gonna keep going. Next up, Drew McIntyre, 87. One of the newer pops, doing his thing in the WWE. Glad to have him back. And last but not least, for the new WWE pops, and it's a good one, something I've been wanting for a while. We got Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, this right here is a dope pop. Show y'all the back. That's what he looks like on the inside. Yeah. This is something I wanted for a while. Seen him in GameStop one day. I'm gonna do a few heroes and a few villains. Shout out Metro Boomin. Black Adam. I saw this movie. Came out in around the beginning of November. Pretty decent DC movie. DC movies aren't the best, to be honest with you. To me, I feel like they are pretty boring in comparison to Marvel movies. But the Black Adam movie, it was a good superhero movie. It was a good origin story. I gave it like a solid 7 out of 10. It could have been better. But here we got a villain, Darkseid, on the throne. If I see anybody on the throne, I'm liable to buy it. I don't know why. It's just, how I feel. I guess I like to compare myself to kings and gods, so maybe that's what it is. Sound a little cocky or whatever, but hey, it is what it is. And now we got another one. You can't tell me this ain't clean. You can't tell me that ain't clean, man. Black Adam. And if you see the movie, he didn't sit here long. It's Spider-Man. In the black suit, from black and gold suit from Spider-Man No Way Home. This was a dope suit. Like, I like, Peter Parker being able to get his suits and technology from Tony Stark, Iron Man. It just makes sense. It made a lot better for when, Marvel and Sony wasn't together and they couldn't have the collabs with Spider-Man and Iron Man. Okay, we got Wong from Doctor Strange. Dope side character, man. He does his job well. I like Wong. But we got, from the Multiverse of Madness, we got a different version of Doctor Strange. We have Supreme Strange. Saw the Multiverse of Madness as well. It came out back in like May. It came out in May. That movie, I say, could have been a lot better. But I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. A decent Marvel movie. It's just something, to keep you up with what's going on with the side characters. Like Doctor Strange, he best served in the Avengers and Spider-Man. Dope pop. Iron Man. Age of Ultron. It actually glows in the dark. I'm gonna have to find some type of way to charge it. Try to get it some sunlight. It's hard to give it enough sunlight for it to charge to actually glow in the dark for a significant amount of time. So find a way to charge it though. Starting off, we got one. He's out the box. It's a bobblehead. It's Grogu. I actually need to get some batteries because he like shakes some moves on his own, and lights up. But he's pretty dope. I like him. He's doing the force. He's meditating. This just moving on. Got a cool one. Like I said, On the Throne. I've actually been watching this show on Disney Plus. Boba Fett. This is him and Fennec. Fennec is like his right hand. They get the job done together. Like, it's dope. Like, it's a lot of details. Got guns next to him, money. It's dope. I'm seriously considering taking this out the box. But I gotta give me a real pop display. Well, look, that's in the works. Next, we got Darth Sidious. This is from the Red Saber series, it's called. It's $5.19. On the back, it doesn't name them, but I know what the other ones are in the series. I'm gonna complete this collection. Better to get them while they available than to be searching for them when they gone. Now we got Darth Vader, Bounty Hunters collection. He's like lifting his hand in the force. Pretty dope. I believe this is a bobblehead as well, or he's like pointing or something. But yeah, this is definitely a bobblehead. Dope. It might come out the box one day, who knows. This one, Darth Vader again, and this is one I'm very proud of. Because this is something that's just, if you're a Star Wars fan, you know the significance of this. This is big time. This is him, the first time he's getting the helmet put on him, of course, after being burnt up by a volcano. Like, to even survive, Anakin, Darth Vader is my favorite character, so I like this pop a lot. And next, we got another dope one. We got the Mandalorian. This pop is heavy. Sheesh. Yeah, Star Wars Mandalorian with Grogu. They on top of, what is it called? Bantha. Yeah, dope. Nice. It's a lot of details in the Grogu right there in the pocket, chilling, doing his thing. And watching Boba Fett, they have a few episodes that's actually about the Mandalorian. So you want to watch Boba Fett. If you haven't watched Boba Fett and you watch Mandalorian, you should watch Boba Fett. And the Mandalorian is actually coming back out March 1st, I think. So we get into season 3. Also Disney, my only other Disney one, since Disney now owns Star Wars. But we got a classic. We got Scar with the Hyenas. Got this out of Hot Topic. Hot Topic sells like all the Disney villain moments pops. So I plan on getting a few more because they have this Hades one from Hercule. Definitely want to do that because I grew up off of Disney movies, so definitely need to add those to the collection. One from Star Wars. This is Colin Roken in real life. This is Ice Cube Jr. I like to call him O'Shea Jr. Ice Cube's son played him in Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney Plus. If y'all ain't checked it out, Disney Plus, y'all need to sponsor me because I'm putting them on game, and y'all ain't cutting me from The Office. Oscar Martinez. This is him with the doll that and I never noticed this, but it actually says Peacock. I be watching The Office on Peacock. It actually says Peacock on the box. But yeah, this is the doll Michael Scott gave him on the last episode Michael was in. Steve Carell, aka where my other Office pops at. There we go. Phyllis, when she played Santa Claus. Another super funny episode, especially when Michael came in there trying to be Santa Claus too. Dude, hilarious. Where's my other Office one? This one was a Halloween episode. Kevin dressed up like Mr. Incredible almost, you could say. Yeah, dope. Gotta complete the Office collection. Yep, that's it. And we got one other miscellaneous one. Bradley Beal, NBA player. Wizards. Been hooping for a long time. Alright, we got one more section. That's the Dragon Ball Z section to finish out this part 2 of the new Funko Pop Collection. We have Perfect Cell, and we have one of the newest pops that's just dropped. We got Second Form Cell. So I also have First Form, showed him in part 1. So now I have the complete Cell collection, Second Form, Perfect Form. I hope they come out with a new updated Perfect Form, because this is like one of the first pops. You see it's number 13, like it's one of the older pop models. So I hope they come out with something like this that's a lot more detailed. But we will see. Moving right along. I had an Android 16 that I was supposed to be showing y'all, but I just made a trade last minute today to get this Super Saiyan Gohan. I don't have that many Super Saiyans in my collection. I only have Super Saiyan Goku, it's Diamond, doing the Kamehameha, and then I got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So I had to give me another Super Saiyan Android 16. You know, being a sacrifice as usual. You know, that's what he does. He sacrifices for the greater good. Super Saiyan Gohan. Then I got 2. We have an older one. Boom, Ultra Instinct Goku full, you know, master mode, Ultra Instinct. And then we have Ultra Instinct. This is new. It has like fire, the aura around him. This came out maybe a month or so ago. So yeah, newer pops right here. Dope. And to finish it off, you know we gotta finish it off strong with the best character in Dragon Ball Z. Debate with your mama. We got Vegeta, the big man, Jumbo style. Yep, this is my favorite pop. Easily. Look at that swagger. Look at that swagger. That's gonna do it for part 2 of the Funko Pop Collection. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Believe we did everything, so mission accomplished. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.